weird.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye. The casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
Never wanted the easy path. Someone else got out. Open up. Dead. Good. Might be other survivors. I'll give it a shot. Odd. I feel better.
We are here.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return! They return. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull. The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
We are free. Our freedom is ours.
creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
The brain tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm. To the helm we go! We are going to the helm.
The creature reaches into your mind, its thoughts rattling against yours. Something inside you squirms in recognition.
Friend, we will go to the helm now. We are going to the helm! My friend and I are going to the helm.
Doesn't do anything.
A 1,000 years of humanoid history, elves, dwarves, humans, and more, flash behind your eyes.
This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh, my head. What is this? Skvar, you are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. Who am I? Your only chance of survival. We carry Mind Flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, Mind Flayers. We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Can't even catch my breath. Very well.
Make way.
What now?
I am fury. I am death. You proved surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
Something good here, I hope.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Best be on my way. Anything of use? Better not be cursed.
The ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Indolence breeds madness.
Never a dull moment. Here goes nothing. Moving in. Very well.
Gave machinery.
The man isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive.
Get me out of this damn thing!
We have no time for stragglers.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Try that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
Life flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware of his surroundings.
The machine made them hostile.
I will ascend.
What's inside?
The console appears dormant. The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket.
Whatever fits in that socket must power this thing. Already dead. On my way. But that will fit in my pack. A brain in a jar. Curious. Seems simple enough.
The console appears dormant. The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
This might unlock those controls next to the pod. Another brain.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Corellon, preserve me. That cannot be our fate. think you can take me on?
Damn it!
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate? Pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. This device is different from the one that caused the other captive to transform. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod. Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority. You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
At last. I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
You keep dangerous company. I did. It must be because of those parasites they put in us. They'll have to wait. I need to get off the ship alive first. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way. Shadowheart. One moment.
Finally. Let us make for the helm. We've wasted enough time already.
She's right. Lead on. Can't afford to stay idle.
All right, what now?
No time to dally.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
A long way to go still. Got to press on.
Looking ahead, at the ready. Here we go.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Kanyank.
Reconnect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves! We will connect them.
Let me
This thing's falling fast. Got to right it. On my way. These boots have seen everything.
Swift and lethal. Make way!
take these, or Zariel will have your head.
Got to press on. Hurry, before they strike.
No traps, please.
Victory awaits. On the move. before more dragons come.
What's in here? Here we go.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time. As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
No traps, please. I should speak up.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing. You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us. You're more concerned for her than she is for you, clearly. We need to take care of ourselves. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company. One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. I'll take that. What's in here? Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby. Those wretched things.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this'll be a short fight. Quite well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
There's no time to waste. All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Better than nothing. Let's have a look. What's hiding here? What path lies before me? Always room for more.
You there! Come here! I need help!
What's up for discussion?
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? There. Can you see it?
Just a dumb boar. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
Don't we? I saw you on the ship. Free, scuttling about. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? The worm. Of course. That explains things, somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on. Careful, I bite. Quick step.
No time to rest. What to do? Best get going. Light on my feet. There. A mind flare. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Just be careful.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion. The poor creature is on the brink of death, but there's still time. You'd give your life to save it, to nurse it back to health. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice. The monster's tentacles.
What's inside?
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
What's going on with that rune? Looks unstable somehow.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone? That's it! Go on! Keep pulling! Aha! Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well. I don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall. As I was plummeting to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall? It is a valuable commodity to be favored so by the gods. But even so, I have the unfortunate suspicion your survival is still very much in jeopardy. Back on the ship, you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region, were you not? No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceremorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. So, speaking about divine intervention, you don't happen to be a cleric, by any chance, do you? Doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them. As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. Parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor. Oh, I have the magic touch. Adventure awaits.
No one back home will ever believe this. Anything of use? Let's see what this does.
We can get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
With a flick of the wrist.
How delicious. Oh, for a skeleton key.
At least things have stayed interesting.
There are traps about. Oh, I like it. Homely.
No traps, please. Step carefully.
I'm ready.
I've got a long road ahead.
My faith protects me.
Keep your distance, darling. Traps. How considerate.
Is that blood? No, never mind. This place wasn't built for the living. Something good here, I hope. Look where you go. There's a trap. Trap. Be cautious.
What's next, I wonder? Is this iron? What kind of currency is this?
Keep a blade close.
That way? Aye. I'd better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Let's move.
My faith will guide me.
Go. A trap. Someone has invited visitors.
At least things have stayed interesting. Moving ahead.
I wonder what the next move is.
One day I'll catch a break.
Whatever comes, I'm ready. No time for Danny.
Trust no one. Let's be quick.
Never a dull moment.
Don't touch me.
Right away.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. I must keep going.
Well, hello.
Lost in thought.
Just a brief respite.
What now? What's hiding here? Let's see.
Where's the bloody lock?
No lock, no handle. How does it open? No lock, no handle. How does it open?
Can't afford to stay idle. There is work to do. Fool, damn you!
I applaud your taste.
Still breathing, despite everything.
No time to dally.
What a day.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
There's no time to waste.
Help! Something's coming out of the crypt!
Road ahead.
Well, at least there's no skeletons this time.
Let's have some carnage.
I ain't going again.
Moving.
Well, at least there's no skeletons this time.
Well, so much for peace. Have to keep going.
I ain't going home empty-handed again. At least there's no skeletons this time. I ain't going home empty-handed again.
What's in here?
There's no skeletons this time.
Better not be cursed. Anything of use? Armed scribes. But no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him. Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
On my way.
The dance macabre. Let's move.
Never a dull moment. What path lies before me?
Shall we dance?
Got to press on.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Death won't take me yet.
This feels good. This will do nicely.
Battle of wits. Indeed.
What now? One day, I'll catch a break.
Swords meet sorcery.
Have to keep going.
Nothing will stand in my way. Fall by my hand.
Allow me to demonstrate. Step by step.
Go for the throat. Over here.
Have to keep going.
Let's have some fun.
Let's get this over with.
One can't always be a gentleman. Step to it.
Time to kill.
Can't give up.
They didn't want to surrender their valuables, even after death.
They're unthinking cadavers. I may as well feel sorry for a breadbasket.
No traps, please. These boots have seen everything.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
A lot of effort to have.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? An arbiter of certain matters. But that is not important now. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life? In death, that is so. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell. How long has it been?
Here goes nothing. What's up for discussion?
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services. There are many answers to that question. None are important. Fate spins along, as it should. A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more. Because it is my calling, there is little else to explain. As thou desire.
I've heard you can't get blood from a stone, but apparently you can get a wizard from one. Gale seems interesting. Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? Easier's often less interesting. Besides, we've plenty of reason to rely on each other already. You can't confide in just anyone about a monster in your head. Sweet of you, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me just fine by traveling together. No need for interrogations just yet. Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well. There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it. We haven't gone all that far yet. What are you referring to exactly? I must admit, you've been a surprise, and not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises? I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance. Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. We've no solid leads right now, though. We'd best get hunting. If you discover anything that might help us, I'm all ears.
So, we've picked up a wizard who managed to get stuck in his own portal. Hardly a promising introduction. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
You're not versed in magic, are you? Oh, I do apologize. I meant to ask, are you studied in magic? Namely, are you a wizard? Which you are not. If you meet any elder wizards, let me know. There is a matter I'd like to seek advice on from a master. Go to hell. Ha! You're a good sport. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial. Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract. That's the spirit. Let's be up with the lark. Find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
What were you two talking about? I see. I'd be careful with Gale. He's a wizard. All they care about is power. Let's hope we rapidly find a healer. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that. Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone! Whoever was flying that thing can't have survived. Whatever's left is up for grabs.
Look out! Someone's coming from the crypt!
What the... Who are you? That crypt's ours. Think you can clear it out from under our noses? Where are the others? Mari, Barton. Did she kill them? What? You killed them? Come on, you lot! Let's get out of here!
You're more cunning than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
There's something underneath here. There's something underneath here. There's something underneath here.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Yes?
Eat this! As you wish. There's something underneath here.
There's something underneath here. Best be on my way. Cursed to put my hands on everything. Text is too faded. Doesn't tell me who was worshipped here.